Yo, welcome to P Street Podcast. This is Smokey Lojas.
It's your boy Pistol Pete.
Hey, Mr. Loa, man.
Let's go.
Just in time.
I know.
Corriendo el cabrón.
No need to hurry. No need
Huffing
to
and
hurry.
puffing.
So, talk to me, guys. Talk to me, guys.
Let's start with that UBI,
The UBI.
Universal
Basic
Basic
Income.
Income. So the article they sent, right, that we're talking about is in some part of England, right? They're going to be giving like £1,600 a month, which comes out to like $20,000 a year, which is apparently quite a bit for that area right now.
£1,600, like what, food?
That's the money. They
Oh,
call
money.
it
Hey,
pounds.
But is that monthly, bro?
Yeah, monthly. Yeah,
Whoa.
1,600 monthly. Now that's pounds is how they is like their word for dollar,
Yeah.
right? So they're gonna get 1,600 a month. Which is like I said, like 20,000 a year, but they don't need that much to live off of, right? But so it's a couple things, right? A mental game, right? To see these people, are people that hardworking, do it the right way all the time, and they start getting this money. Are they gonna stop working? Right? Like, all right, well, I'm going to get the money anyways. I don't have to do nothing. They're just going to give it to me. Right? So are those people going to keep working, or are they going to stop working? And then the people that aren't working and don't have much, now that they have that extra income, are they going to start working and trying to save? Like, what are they going to do? It's a big old social experiment, not just for how are they going to act, but also to see, like, I mean, you can
How to
start
fix
going
it
down
mentally.
I can go down the rabbit hole. And
So they can work. Like they can still work and
Yeah.
make extra money
Yes.
on top of the
on
1,600.
top of that. But it's so much money for them that they don't need to work no more.
A lot of them are probably not going to work, bro. Well, likely, I mean, come on, man.
I think they're going to start, right? And then about,
halfway
I
through,
would
they're going to
say-
be like, I don't have to put up with this crap.
right? I would say like
Why
2
you
months in.
wouldn't?
2 months in, I think they're going to be
I think
like,
us like Latinos.
I don't got to work so many hours.
I think like us Latino or Mexican or Hispanic, however you want to label us, but you would think like I will work. I will
Well,
work
boredom.
I will work. Let's reverse the cards, right?
Nah,
Let's say they
man.
do it here.
Okay.
When COVID hit, it was happening with us.
Right.
They were giving us money.
Right. And a lot of people didn't want to work no more. They didn't want to come back to work after they took it away. They had to go back. But
I saw a lot of people like that.
right, they didn't want to go back.
They're like, "Fuck,
'Cause-
that's a
and they
lot."
found out that a lot of companies were like, it's a lot cheaper for them to work from home.
Yeah.
I don't have to own a building. Like certain sections of a building to have them in there. They can just work from home. And they found out that people that were working from home were less stressed out. They were happier because they were at home with their family. So, I mean, I don't know, man. I think to me, I was like, a COVID, I feel like that was like at the test. It's how to see how people react being stuck at home 24/7 with the ones they love.
Shit, man,
A lot of people were going
fights.
crazy, but a
Yeah,
lot of
they
people were
going
like,
crazy,
loved it.
fights. But man, okay, so they were fighting. There was a lot of fights. I don't know, seeing each other, knowing like for the rest of our life, we've been working. We hardly see our wives. You will hardly see your kids.
Right.
Even the kids were already going to school. I like that idea that they're gonna try that out over there. I mean,
it's gonna come regardless. I feel like in the future, I feel like eventually.
how does it make money in the world? Like, how do you make money? Like, you need to work.
Well, I don't know, man. I
Imagine they
think,
give you money. Like, okay, they're giving you money, but where the money coming from? And eventually, it's gonna run out.
no,
Don't
but
you
the thing
think so?
is, no, I think eventually, man. Like,
First off, the first question is, what is money?
yeah, what is
Right.
money?
So like before we had the dollar bill, right? Before we had all of that, like how were we getting stuff? And I don't mean us, like we, I mean like our ancestors, like how were they getting stuff from each other, right? They were trading, right? So it started with trading. I have this, you got these glasses, I got this phone, we're gonna trade. And this is, yeah, but you still owe me a little bit, right? Because I think that's more value, so you're gonna give me something else, right? So that's how
Right.
it was. Then the bank system started with like, hey, give me your gold and I'll give you this
Stack of
note,
papers.
right? It's a note, right? And the note says this is good for a certain amount of gold in this account, right? And then so I sign that note, give it to you, then you go to the bank and you get that gold, and now you have the gold or whatever jewel or silver, whatever metal that we were trading on, and then you go back and like, all right, I need a note for this gold here, right? So give me a note. This is gonna be the what it's for. All right. So then you get that note, and then I go over here, hey Loa, I got this note for you, right? It's worth this much. Okay, give me this. I'll give you the note, right? So then he gets the note. Then he started going back out there, and they're like, man, I don't even have to go back over there. I could just change this note over here, right? And so instead of going and getting that gold back, the gold just stayed there. And then we were just passing the note back and forth instead of going and picking up the gold. Then the banks were like, well, shit, we can just get this gold and we can take it over here. And hey, we get some notes from them instead of, since these guys ain't coming back for the gold, they could pass that note around and we'll get some more notes and we'll borrow against that gold. And then they start making more and more notes. And then
start printing more and more.
So right now, money's only money because we perceive it to be valuable, right? So it's just a piece of paper. I mean, it's just a piece of paper that says something. So we got to go back. I mean, I think that you have to go back to the source. Like, what is the source? Is it gold? Is it silver? Is it jewels?
A lot of people thinking, bro, that we're saying like, oh, well, that's just like food stamps. But a lot of people are saying like, no, man, that's not like food stamps at all. You know, I guess
was gonna say that
because they're saying that
talking about the UBI.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because they're saying that that's gonna be able to, you could be able to buy anything.
Right.
Food stamps, you can only buy food. You can't buy a house. You can't buy a car. With the other stuff, you'll be able to buy whatever you want. But I feel like eventually, bro, is gonna be like the one that the digital yuan. You know, that over there China's doing. The digital yuan, man, it comes with an expiration date.
That sucks, right?
Man, imagine they give you that much money and they tell you, hey, well, whatever you don't use disappears. And the next month you get another 1,600.
But that would suck. Like, what about like cars? Like, you know, for example, Tesla, Audi. Like, how will you afford those cars?
Well, I think eventually
I mean, 1,600 is not gonna be enough.
If they decide to go like, I think like if they decide to go like,
I mean, they will start losing business. Let's say Audi's over there in England, right?
No,
and BMW, and they're gonna turn that town into.
But yes, you gotta understand, bro. Eventually, I think that's just gonna be a luxury for the rich, whoever can afford it. You know, since
but imagine what about like some couple of rich people live in that town, right? They can afford it, and you're gonna turn them into 1,600.
No.
Where they're gonna say, "Hey, no, you know what? I make more than that.
I think that's only gonna be like for the people that the lower class, bro.
So the little test that they're gonna run, right? Like if you and your wife
have to qualify,
make, you know, 3,000 pounds the month, right? You're still gonna get the 1,600. I just want to see what you're gonna do with that extra money.
Like right now it's a test, but eventually I'm pretty sure they're gonna be like qualifications. They're gonna put all that shit into.
If I was us, like you know,
like you smoking,
hey, that would have been like, let it stack up while keep working, right?
Yeah. But that's the thing. That's the thing. Everybody thinks that way, but what, like I said, what if it has an expiration date? You can't do that no more.
I think, man, it's like I mean, you can't really say for sure what you'll do because you haven't experienced it. But
right.
like if you won the lottery, right?
It's also gonna say the weekly lottery.
Yeah. All right. So if you win that, right? No. I'm talking about like if you win the big lottery, like a Powerball of 200 million, and then they're gonna give you about half, so you're gonna get like a little bit less than half, like 90 something, right? So now you have $90 million on you. Are you gonna keep working? Or you're like, I got 90 million. I don't got to work.
Go on vacation all year.
What are you going to do?
I think just invest and go out. I mean, I wouldn't work. I wouldn't work. Like, I would invest.
I'll take like a year or two off, then go back to work. Maybe, you know.
Yeah.
I don't think I would work. Wait, imagine 90 million. Wait, you will not work.
I mean, you wouldn't, bro, but you get bored at home, bro. If you're kind of person that, you would, bro.
Hey, I used to listen to Dave Ramsey, and he said, all you need is $10 million, right? $10 million. You can do anything and everything you've ever wanted, and then after that you're gonna get bored.
That's what it is. Once you do it all, bro, it's like I'm bored. What's new? You gotta understand, human beings, bro. We get crazy and excited whenever something new that we've never done, and then you do it a couple of months, then you're like, now what? It's just like a cell phone. Oh, this is the iPhone 25. Oh, it's badass. A month later, iPhone 26 out. This is boring. I want the new one.
Give me the next one.
I mean, human beings get bored easily, bro, when it comes to stuff like that.
10 million, you're not gonna want to work again if you get
90. Yeah, man. So think about it.
I say I would like try to work, like just go to Allsup's, you know, Mondays, Wednesdays, and then Thursdays from 8 in the morning. No, not even from 12 in the afternoon to 2 in the afternoon. All right, I'm done for the week. Right. I think that's the only kind of work I would do if I won 90 million. I don't think I'd work no more.
No?
It's too much money. Like
Too much money. Yeah.
Yeah.
the goal right now is stack up so you can retire and not have to
Yeah.
work, right? If you win 90 million, well, you made the goal. Like, I don't
Yeah.
have to work no more, right?
Yeah.
I'm done.
I would go to like work at Walmart, just stand there and talk to people and shit.
Not even
For real.
for free and shit.
For free.
He has the
Bro, think
Walmart
about
vest
it,
on
bro.
and shit. Welcome to
Be
Walmart.
like Forrest Gump. I'm gonna go mow the lawn
Here and shit.
at the high school field just because I'm bored for free. I got nothing else to do.
It's turf.
just,
He ran the lawnmower on turf.
Hey, bro,
Just-
that's not grass.
This shit never grows. I don't know.
just creating people.
Watering it.
That's funny.
What else, guys?
Man, we were talking about, y'all are also bringing up that AI.
Oh yeah,
The
man. So
simulations.
I was seeing some something about AI, man. That caught my eye. We talked about AI before.
Yeah.
How it would like how we thought how it would change the world for good and stuff. But man, they were talking about it. A lot of people they came out and denied it. Like they gave a statement on Fox News that it wasn't true. They don't. But then again, whenever they deny, you always wonder.
Who came out and denied it?
I guess it was the Air Force,
And who came out and said it?
Fox.
No, but who said that it happened?
It was a rumor going around Twitter, and then this guy that I follow on YouTube, Dabu7, he was announcing that supposedly it was like it had happened, but in a simulation.
But who said it happened though?
I don't know who said it, but it was just a rumor. Like I don't know where it began from, but I know the word got around eventually to the point where like he made a video and uploaded it about it. You know what I mean? Where he was talking about the fact, oíme. Like I don't know if it's fact, but they were saying that supposedly there was a simulation that was run, like with what do you call those
The drones.
drone?
Mhm.
Supposedly, like they gave it a task. It was programmed by AI. They gave it a task to go and eliminate it, like a scenario. To go. Do
I
it.
saw that video. It says it happened in England.
Is that what
It
it
was
is?
in England. It was a Navy SEAL England in England. They tried it.
They tried it, right?
Yeah,
So
they tried it.
they give it a job to go do, and eventually it turned on the. I guess they gave it said you got to go finish do this job, right? In a simulation, and it was doing it, but at the end of the simulation, it was like to be able to fulfill it, they still left it as a human, just to clarify with him yes or no, right? And I guess that drone went and was like that's a problem for me because you told me to do a job, I'm gonna go do it, but the human is the problem because he can prevent me from doing the job.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess AI got smart and in the damn what do you call
The
that?
simulation.
Yeah, simulation ended up taking out the human, bro.
So so now I remember he sent us the video, right?
yeah, yeah.
Right.
yeah,
So
yeah.
I was going to the comments, right, and on there it was somebody speaking. He's like, "Hey, it didn't kill a human. Like
Eliminated.
Well, it didn't
Like
eliminate.
it
the
didn't
human.
detected, like deactivated itself. The
No,
control?
no. So what it said it did was that just like you're saying, it wanted to, its main goal was to go destroy these targets,
Right.
and then but it knew that this human would say yes or no, and he's like,
Right.
well, that's not what my goal is. My goal is to go destroy these targets.
Right.
I can't let this thing stop me. This
Right,
human,
right,
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 So
right.
what it did was it found the tower that was communicating with him and
And
the,
cut it
and the
off.
person, and it destroyed the tower. That way, the you pretty much just free itself to
Yeah,
go
well,
do the
pretty
goal.
much like eliminated the option of the human
Yeah.
controlling them.
Yeah.
And that's pretty crazy, man. Because you start thinking about it, like if that's in a simulation in the real world. Can you imagine, bro?
Yeah, but
Like,
the only problem for me, right, is did it really happen?
I don't know. That's
No,
the
it
thing.
didn't because it was a
No, that's what
simulation.
I'm saying. Like, did that simulation really happen?
Oh no,
just
well,
because-
that's what I'm saying.
Oh.
Like
Just
so,
because somebody said
I
it
mean,
doesn't mean it happened. And then
I seen who he follows, and I disagree with a lot of stuff that he says.
that Darbo, what's his name?
Dabu.
Dabu.
Yeah, a lot of stuff that he says, and I look at followers, right? He only has like 40K people. Now, if he would have been over 1 million, then I can say, hey, this guy's has his shit straight, right?
Mhm,
For
mhm.
for him to have so many followers.
Right.
But I just look at that. I'm not saying that he might be right, he might be wrong. I don't know, but he's saying like this is a simulation that
Right.
he got info from somebody else.
Right. Yeah,
So-
I don't know. I don't know.
It
if
could have
happened
been
or not.
Twitter, just like everything, man.
Yeah, I
In
don't.
Twitter, there's a lot of things
Well,
going
hell,
on.
man, I saw a thing on Twitter. It was pretty disturbing. It was like a market in China. I think it was in China, and it was like tiny corpses that they were
Ugh.
selling to eat and shit, right? And then like
Like cannibalism or something.
yeah, and then so going through the comments, right? Like there's some automated responses like bots.
Oh, there's a lot of bots, bro.
Right?
Yeah.
So but the stuff that the bots were saying were like, man, that's very inappropriate for the video,
Oh,
right? So now, if bots and AI, so who's to say that it wasn't the AI that said hey, we had a simulation and the AI went and turned on the person, right? Like we don't know. It's just automated, right? It's
Mm.
I mean, and if it's thinking for itself, then it can very well start a rumor, right? So
Yeah.
now when it really
Okay.
does happen, everyone's like, it's just the AI making up rumors again, right? So did it really happen? I don't know.
I don't know.
Could it
man.
be made up?
Well, I don't know
Happened? It
because
could.
I guess it came out on Fox came out and they gave a statement saying that it didn't happen, that it was
Right.
just something that was being passed around. Somebody started it, yes, the rumor, and but at the end of the day, nobody really knows.
Yeah,
you
no one
know?
knows.
Eventually, a rumor becomes a rumor, you know. But
So the Air Force, making a statement, right? I would say it probably happened, right? Because they're acknowledging it, but at the same time, like they're like, man, these people are crazy. We have to say something so they know that it's not real, right?
right.
So, man, where's the line? Like it's everything's so obscure and,
There's
and
so much-
blurred
I
right
just
now
feel
that
like
it's hard to know what's the
There's
truth.
too much information out there, man. That nowadays it's hard to
Know the truth.
yeah,
know,
because
right?
it's just overlapping on too much information. It's kind of
Mhm.
like, well, who's telling the truth?
Yep. Who's saying nonsense and who's not?
Exactly, man. But that's something that was going on Twitter, man.
Well, I talked to DJ Tiny. He said he'll try to be here Sunday,
Okay.
and Alex Orozco Thursday.
Yeah.
So, guys, you watching this, or when you watch this, get your questions ready because we're gonna come. We're gonna
Yeah.
ask him some questions.
Yeah, no kidding. We need to get on the Peachtree Podcast official, create a little chat group so people can have conversations or questions for
I
him.
was thinking, man, we should go live when he comes. Try to go live again, man.
No, it won't let us because
already
we
know
have to hit like 300.
Yeah, we need more followers for that YouTube live. And we can go live on Facebook, and we could do that.
Or
That too.
But it won't be put-
put your phone number and they can call you.
Ah, hell, man, put-
Yeah,
Pon el tuyo, güey.
Déjalo.
Ah,
that's
cabrón, y spam. Este vato.
funny. Hey, what about that robot you sent us? What was that? Did you read it?
Yeah.
Did you read it, or did you just send us the picture?
I just sent the picture.
Oh, shit.
It wasn't real because they were talking about the AI and everything, and I looked it up on Facebook, right? Because I get my stuff from
I thought
Facebook.
this fool was trying to be a Power Ranger. Like, what is he doing?
Yeah, it looks like a
Is you transformer? Yeah, and then in the picture I put AI and I just put in China, and then it would show like all their memes over there.
Right.
And then it was one of them said, "Look, they're getting out of control out of this AI," and it was a truck hauling a
There you go,
fucking robot.
Transformer.
A robot.
And I said it to Lois, "Hey, man, look, what's happening over there?"
Hey, man, I gotta say though, man, with that AI, dude, they're doing a lot of stuff with it now, man. A lot of people are doing a lot of artwork, like digital artwork with it,
Mhm.
and a lot of people are using it for all sorts of stuff, man. I just feel like it has a lot of like good potential
Oh,
for
dude,
it.
you know what I want to tell you about?
What?
All right, so but when we talked about AI and then like taking over the world and all that, I was like, man, it's impossible. It's impossible because these robots, they can't put together the little small little details, right, to make a robot that will start walking around killing people, right? And I was like, it's impossible. They can't do it. But I started thinking like, what
Maybe
if
they can?
what if Neuralink, right? That thing that Elon is trying to do, where they put that chip
Yeah, we
and all
become
that
the
stuff.
robots.
and the robot controls the chip. Like, hey, this is what you're gonna do now. You're gonna build a
Really?
robot.
I didn't even know about that
Let's go.
stuff.
Neuralink sounds
You
crazy.
know
I mean,
about
I
it,
don't,
bro? No,
That
You
they
know,
said it on.
put-
He
to put
talked
it like-
about
to
it
put
on the
it
Joe
on
Rogan
human,
podcast.
like a
yeah,
real
Yes.
human?
with wires and everything that go into the brain.
In other words, bro, they're trying to do like he puts a chip in your mind where you don't
God, really?
like you don't have to ever go to school. It's like programmed in
because
the head.
everything's downloaded into
Yeah.
the chip.
Man, it sounds like that movie Elysium.
Every
There's a movie
month.
called it's a
go
movie.
up-
It's a
up
movie. It's a movie
program,
called.
up-
It's a
update.
movie. No, for real. There's a movie called the City of Elysium, and it's about people have program in their brain. They keep their money in their brain, everything. So this guy's trying to rob this guy, and then the only way he can rob him is by connecting his thing to him and hack. I guess they have a computer and they hack it and they hack all his property, belonging,
Mhm.
money, and then he puts it in his brain. Now he's the owner.
Transfers to-
Yes.
All right.
I should watch it. It's I think it's Elysium or something like that.
I don't know. I've never heard of it.
Shit.
No, watch it, man.
Watch
It's a good movie.
Dude, bro, in that, I mean, think about it, bro. You watch
Man, but
things.
that's like sci-fi we're talking about here, right? Like
Yeah.
stuff that you.
The only thing I
think
can
is
say,
just
okay, will become
impossible.
realistic. Like, let's say robots can't make another robot, right? Like
Yeah,
you were
I
saying.
don't think so.
But I think now that all these cars are Teslas, they're electronic. I'm assuming that they can crash it against somebody,
Yeah,
Take
they
you out
definitely
and
make
shit.
take
some,
you out by just
some gigantic missile. And
you
shit.
know, you'll be driving
Imagine,
outside
bro.
like,
I was watching a video, bro, where they were talking about like, all that stuff, right? And I think I don't know if I sent it to you guys, but it was Jim Carrey. He was making a comment like, "Yeah, right now it's cool and stuff. You know, all these electric cars and stuff. Everybody's enjoying them. You know, look, no hands, blah blah.
Yeah.
You know, but the day will come one day whenever you're like, yeah, take me to work. Oh, you have outstanding tickets. Let me take you to the jail instead.
Oh,
And I was like, you
I
get in
knew
your car
I should've
thinking
paid
you
those
go to sleep
tickets.
thinking you're going to work. You wake up, you're in jail.
hey, how many minutes does it say?
I don't know, man. I can't even see that
It's
far.
like 26 to me.
Oh, we're
so
almost
the
out
trailer
there.
is called
Oh, I seen that movie.
that one.
All right, Elysium. Yeah, I seen
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
That's
where
right.
they have everything in
Yeah.
their
Matt
head.
Damon. Yeah,
Yeah, with Matt Damon.
Oh, and I gotta see it.
Watch it. It's a good movie. It's a
Yeah.
good movie. So it's like, you know, he's a low income person. He gets, I guess, radioactive. So he's dying.
Oh, what?
So he's dying, and in order for him to survive, he needs to get out of Earth, and they have their own world up there, like in a spaceship.
Oh,
like a real.
So in order
giant
to get there,
space
he
station.
has to hack a rich person brain
to be able to have the money to be able to,
to
go.
be able to go.
That's crazy.
But there's also like hackers, right? Like people that they shoot a rocket out there and they get real close undetected,
Uh-huh.
and then like they fucking separate. It's crazy. It's
Yeah.
sci-fi.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
It's a good movie. It's all right. I like that.
I gotta check
Yeah.
that out, man.
Hey,
Oh.
we can't talk about boxing.
Yeah, we
Okay.
can if you want, man.
Just Earl Spence Jr. and Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford.
Yes, that's the one. They're
That's
fighting.
coming- yeah, they're coming,
coming
up,
up.
at the end of July.
July.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
It's supposed to be
And then they're debating
fight.
between the both. Okay, so
all those guys are all close to the same weights. Man.
Yes.
Like Tank and all them. They're all
Bivol
like real close. Oh
wants
yeah,
to fight him. Wants to fight Canelo for
Oh, yeah.
September. This 16 September.
Yeah.
September 16. And also
Benavides.
Benavides wants to fight him
Hey,
too.
so there's
But
man. I don't really know
they're-
all the stories, right? But so apparently Canelo's not gonna fight Bivol because Bivol wants
More money.
More money.
More
And
money.
he's like, nah, you don't deserve it. Like the only reason people are watching you is because you're fighting me. And like you don't bring nothing. You don't bring nothing to the table, right?
Yeah, right.
I'm gonna
I
pay
read
you the
that.
same, and they're like, "No, we already beat you. You know, we deserve more." And he's like, "No, you don't. I'm gonna pay you the exact same that we the last time." And he don't want that, right? So he's like, "Well, okay, let's go to the next one,
Yeah.
which might be Benavides."
Benavides.
So we'll see. We'll see how it works out, right? I mean, it's all
And Benavides, I think
politics
he's
and that.
undefeated, right?
yeah, he's that
Yeah,
youngster.
he's
So he used to
undefeated.
be
Yeah.
he used to be the champ, right? But he messed up twice and like got his belt stripped or something. Like one, he didn't make weight, and another one, he was like failing drug tests, like he was doing soda and shit. So he messed up, but now he's back on track, right? So he wants to, get his glory. Let's go.
Let's go.
He'll definitely get it, beating Canelo. He'll get it if he knocks him out for sure. If he knocks out
Yeah.
Canelo, he'll.
And also Abel Mendoza, he's fighting again in Colombia.
Colombia, man.
Oh, that's right.
That's
yeah.
right. He's got another
I
one.
think he's leaving this month too.
I think so.
Yeah, he's leaving this month.
Hmm.
So 38-0. Is it for another belt or just a regular fight? That's the only thing I don't
I
know.
think he's defending it. I don't know.
Oh, he's defending it.
I think
He's probably defending the Colombia belt then.
Oh yeah, right. If he's back
Probably.
over there,
so. I'm not sure. I need to
some
look into
international
it.
belt out there.
Yeah, man. But other than that, guys, the rodeo coming around too, man.
Oh, I'm ready for the recordings.
Yeah. Test out those mics.
Hey, I heard even where I work at, there's another person who's gonna wanna start another team. So we might be hitting 8 teams in kickball if everybody comes back, but plus an extra team.
There you go.
So if we hit 8 teams in kickball, sign up. July 10th? No. Okay, well, July 10th will be the first game. But I'm assuming you can sign up on July 9th. And
Like a month away, huh?
yeah.
Yeah, I
It's
got
around
to
the
the
corner,
gym.
bro.
I was sore all the time.
I'm about to shave like
After
crazy.
that tournament, bro, I was sore. Like,
Yeah,
shit,
man,
come on.
pero no mames, we were playing like
in the
non-stop
morning.
game after game after game.
Yeah.
For that, we need to rent an RV. Park it there, you got to rent an RV. Fucking no se vayan because
Yeah.
living is
Yeah.
just,
Go to sleep.
Go
get
to
tired,
sleep.
That's
Don't even
crazy.
wake back up. We lost players.
we lost the
Yeah.
Colombians
Yeah.
people,
Shit.
both of them, the 2 Colombians.
Yep.
I want to sleep.
Went to sleep. Didn't wake up no more.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. But other than that, man, that's about it, guys.
Yeah.
So we got for today, man, and hopefully Thursday, I guess will be our next one. We have Alex on. Like I said, we're gonna do a little what are we gonna do on the pitch?
Hey,
for sure.
also we're working on Alex Orozco Thursday. Sunday, hopefully DJ Tiny in a surprise that I haven't told you.
Bye, Pulido.
We might have Bobby Pulido
Where at?
at
Ready.
La Tejana.
Let's go.
Oh, see.
Let's go.
Yeah, La Tejana. So
Man,
I read his mind.
I like it.
yeah,
Do it.
Bobby
Sunday.
Pulido. So
Sunday?
for Sundays, the DJ Tiny, but for Bobby Pulido,
Okay.
I think it's whatever because
The following
the
week?
company that I work for,
Mhm.
they got it.
Okay.
They got them, but they're just trying to find a spot to do it. I already
Alright.
told them about La Tejana, so hopefully they do it there. If they do, pues that's our chance.
Yeah.
Already.
Go ask him a couple of questions.
We get that microphone that you
Yeah,
ordered.
yeah. I got him there already.
Yeah.
Well, just tomorrow. Man.
Oh shit!
Man.
Yeah.
Already?
Man. There
Hey,
you go,
keep
guys.
subscribing, man.
Let's
Keep
go.
subscribing.
We're up to
We're trying
160.
Yeah.
we're trying to hit 200. We're trying to give those tickets away.
Hey, if we get to, so I don't know what y'all think about this, right? But if we get to those 200, right, and we still do the tickets, but also do a separate drawing, so have one of whoever wins it come and hang out with Bobby as well. If they
Hey,
allow it.
that'd be nice.
Well,
Yeah.
that's if we get to 200 by then.
Let's go. We can do this, man.
But that's right. Y'all better
Yeah.
hurry up.
Pass it
Yeah,
on here,
hurry
friends.
up,
Tell them
hurry
to
up.
subscribe. We got this. Yeah,
All right.
You got all the way to Rodeo Day.
I think we're almost out of time.
Yeah. So, Mr. Loa here, guys.
And Pistol Pete.
Smoky Lonjas.
Take you on the next
go.
one.
God
Have a
bless
good one.
you.
Peace.
Be safe.
This episode of the P Street Podcast was brought to you by Blitz Services LLC. Reach out to Ralph and Richard Lujan for all your electrical needs.